One of the first traditional topics that we cover when we are talking about the prohibition is the prohibition of riba. When we are looking at a language and a literal meaning of riba, it simply means increase. Increase from certain types of transactions where that transaction increases in profit. Now, when we look at a more Sharia definition of this increase, we see that that refers to this particular increase that is unlawful or comes from a particular transaction where the increase is not desired. In English translation, we will usually find that riba is being translated as either interest or usury. Now, someone might ask which one is correct. Are they both correct? We see them used in the translation and so on. So if we look at the history of this term, especially in Christianity, we will see that in Christianity, interest was also prohibited, but the people who wanted to make this particular profit or increase permissible for them, they divided the increase that is little or small in amount and increase that is really too much, a lot, excessive. So they kind of said that the excessive interest is the interest that is not allowed, that is haram, and the little bit of interest is okay. So this is the way they used a logic and reason to really go around the prohibition of interest. Now in Islam we do not make these distinction between little bit of interest, a lot of interest. There is nothing called ethical interest or little bit of interest is fine. Any type of profit that results from these transactions, ribawi transactions, is interest that is prohibited and it is haram. So while the interest is usually used by the banks, you don't see the usury rate advertised in the banks. You will find the interest being used as an alternative, and it does cover all of the interest, where usury only covers the interest that is in excessive form. Riba goes against mutual cooperation, generosity, and spirit of partnership. Another wisdom behind prohibition of riba is found in its possibility to facilitate injustice and exploitation and acquisition of the property by wrongful means, and to harm the needy. Riba drives away the capital owner from enterprise and real economic activities that contribute to the welfare of the society through the commerce, manufacturing, construction, and so on. Money in reality is meant to be a medium of exchange and standards of value for other goods. Therefore, riba violates this rationale for which we have money, as it diverts it from real economic activities and what it is meant to do.